Now, if Fatty isn't working, sometimes it doesn't, unfortunately, right? It's not perfect. Okay. What you want to do is you want to go to, let me pull it up real quick. You want to go to this link here. Paste and go. You want to go to the contract address directly on chain, right? Now you can find this in the Telegram and on the Gitbook, right? And you go to the read contract portion on PulseScan, right? And you go down to 9 where it says claim of, and you paste your address in there, and you just click query, just like that, and it'll pop up with either 0 or some large number. Okay. If it pops up with something other than 0, that means you're eligible for the airdrop. Okay. If it pops up with 0, you're not eligible. Sorry, try again next time. Right. And if you're eligible, you literally go to write contract. Then you connect your wallet. You saw the little button there that was loaded. You click the little button there. You connect your wallet just like you did on Fatty, and you just press claim just like that, and then you get your PHUX tokens. That easy. That's all you gotta do.
So I'll make sure and clip this out, this part of the video and stuff. I'll make a clip out about it and make sure to have it on my page and stuff. But make sure to like scroll back in the video later on, you guys, and you'll be able to figure it out right away. Yep. Not too shabby. So that's really cool. So I mean, I guess like once somebody has gotten coins, right? Like what can you do? Like what can you do with this whole like what can you do with these tokens, right? Do I burn them? Do they transfer them into Pulse? Do they turn into Zen? Like what do they do? What are they doing?
That is a great question. So one of the things you can do is you can just sell it, right? You can get the hell out. You can sell it, but maybe you want to go have a little bit of fun with your free coins, and maybe you want to participate in a PHUX, right? Which is, I think that's a great idea. Okay. Yeah. So if you wanted to get a share of the revenue generated on the platform, or if you want to be able to vote on which farms get what allocation of PHUX APR, or which ones you think that you're in that you like the most, right? If you want to vote, you can do that with your PHUX stuff. Now, to get started on that, you're going to want to take your PHUX. You're going to go to the Prime PHUX pool. Okay, this is what you're going to have to use to stake to get the VE PHUX, which allows you to get the share of the revenue and allow you to vote on which farms get what % of the allocation of these higher APYs, right? Of this PHUX liquidity farms, right? Just like incentive token, right?
Well, sir, I'm a real simple farmer here, and like I don't quite understand what you're trying to tell me, sir. So I go to the contract code and I receive these tokens, right? And you tell me not to sell them, right? And where do I stake them again? Is there like a tab or something where I can take these tokens and then convert them into something that then allows me to earn more yield, or I'm lost, sir? We lost Buck again. Dang, too country for him. Yeah. But yeah, so go ahead.
Yeah. So I have my PHUX now, and I want to vote on these farms. So what I would do is I'm going to provide liquidity in the the Prime PHUX pool. Okay, so we're going to add liquidity because we need VE PHUX to actually vote on this stuff and get a share of the revenue generated. Okay, so we're going to stake. I don't know. We're going to add. Let's do 500 PHUX to the liquidity pool. We're going to do it to one side because I don't want to, I don't want to use Pulse right now. And it's going to sell a little bit of it to put Pulse in the other side for me, and I'll incur a little bit of slippage, which is, hey, I don't mind.
And for some of my students, this is exactly the same thing that I would say Beats does as well. Beethoven X on Phantom, just as an FYI. But go ahead. Sorry.
Yep, and I use aggressive gas, so my shit doesn't get stuck for the next 5 minutes. I highly suggest you guys do the same, right? Aggressive gas all day, all the way. It's not Ethereum, right? Paying a quarter of a penny extra to make sure your shit doesn't get stuck, I think is well worth it. That's just me though. But hey. So now that I've provided a little bit of liquidity, I can go stake that liquidity for VE-PHUX. I can go right here. I click on this right here, lock LP for VE-PHUX. So I'm going to lock that. Okay. And you see I have 1,439 prime PHUX. Those are the LP tokens. Okay.
So this is the fusion of the airdrop token. Then you create a liquidity pool with it, and then now you get the prime flex, and then now you're locking it basically, or choosing to lock if you want. Basically.
Correct. Yeah. Yep. And you can lock it for the duration of your choosing. Right. You can select specific dates and stuff. Now, keep in mind, if you make a stake, like you can see here that I've made mine for 1 year. Okay. Previously, right? So if I select, I'm not going to be able to select anything else besides the max term. I'm just going to be able to add to my stake because it's already maxed out. All right. So you can't make a staking ladder. So if you wanted to, like, let's say you were testing the waters earlier, right? And you only staked it for like 2 weeks or something like that, right? For your first stake. And you want to add to it, and you're like, well, hey, I like this, and I want to have more bonus on my yield farming. So now I want to stake it for a year. You're going to move your entire stack to a year. It's going to edit that whole thing to a year. So, you got to keep that in mind. So if you want to do some sort of ladder,
right?
Yeah. If you want to do some sort of ladder, you need to send it to a different address.
Got it. So pretty much like if you have like a 1 month stake and you decide to act extra and like you go, I'm gonna stake this out 6 months, it'll just move all of it to 6 months.
Correct. Yes. It's gonna add to it and then move it all out for 6 months. Yeah. So you need to be mindful of that. Yep.
Got it. So so make sure you guys know that and stuff. And obviously it's sort of like you can use and then he's like, if you wanted to make a ladder, like let's just say you wanted to have a 1 month, 2 month for some weird reason, or you want to do
which doesn't help you, right? It doesn't help you for your bonuses for providing liquidity. So you just keep that in mind.
Exactly. Yeah, because like whatever voting power, whatever stuff, that's the one that gives you multiples for voting, which then could get you bigger bonuses and multiples for your private pool, for your own individual pools outside of like the group pool as well. Because like staking gives you like 2 advantages, which is like you can increase the pools you like, APR or APY, and then you individually increase your own bonus, right?
Yeah, so you get the ability to vote on pools that you like, that you're in, okay, and then you also get to have a bonus on the farms that you're in. I probably fucked myself because I didn't move my gas around, so it's I'm gonna get wrecked. Oh, there it goes.
You guys usually get stuck the whole stream and stuff. For like Dylan, you were literally shitting on people for the entire fucking stream about this shit.
That's what I get for not paying attention. Yeah, no, luckily it went through.